Today I got some Ruffles Double Crunch. Man, these chips are awesome. I really, really like them. They would be good with some ranch dip. You know, not necessarily ranch dressing, but some ranch dip, or maybe a blue cheese dip. I don't know. It's got the old boring sandwich today. Picked up one of these though. I love it. These, these are one of the few ways that I get my, I guess, vegetable and fruit. I've got access to fruit and vegetables. It's tough for me to eat them. And, you're consuming a bunch of them, and, a couple pieces of fruit, you're really working the jaw and such. Much easier to just drink them down. And this doesn't have an additional sugar. It's got some natural sugars to it. Because I know the first time I read this, I looked at the back and I was like, WTF, man. It's got a, bunch of sugar in it. Right down there. 53 grams. And that seems like a lot, but it's the natural, what's in the fruit. He's a LA Beast, and he has a new video of opening up a couple packs of basketball cards, and he got a Michael Jordan rookie card, right? And it got me thinking about back in the day. I used to collect some sports cards. I don't have any now. My brother stole them or something. But it just jogged my memory, like having a Beckett, and I think it was Donruss that made the ones with the players had the big heads, the baseball cards. Skybox, those were the high dollar, like $3 a pack, Tops, your Fleer. Those are, your cheapo 50 cent, $1, which was a lot back, when you're a kid with just a paper route. I did have a couple paper routes. But, looking back, I'm going, man, I still wish I had that shit. That would be cool. I used to go to the card shop after I went and did my collections on the paper routes, and then remember Magic cards came out, and I thought, ooh, some of the cards were $4 or $5, and this is right when they came out, the first edition, and I actually had that Black Lotus card before. If I had it now, man, you can sell it for a lot of money. But remember, I had like a green and red deck that always refilled my life, or I had the disintegrate or fireballs, where you could just directly attack your opponent and wipe out their life or whatever. That was a long, long time ago. I think I only stuck around to the first and second editions of that. I used to play cards with my friends Ryan and Galen and a couple other people I don't really talk to anymore. They let's just say they disagree with me politically on things, and couldn't get over it. I don't want to hate my neighbor or anybody for who they vote for, but that's kind of what we get driven into, is the whole political aspect of who you support or who you don't support. And people that I know, whether they agree or disagree with me politically, I'd still give them the shirt off my back. So and I hope you know, if it was a time of crisis or something, they would do the same for me. But back to the cards. Remember I used to like Bo Jackson. I'd get the ones where he's breaking his baseball bat over his knee. What else did I like? Joe Montana, you know, football cards. I had a few of those. I'm just thinking of these off the top of my head. I haven't really been into any of that stuff in a long, long time. You know, we're talking decades. So, anyway, just from what I remember, any of you guys collect any of that, you know, sports cards or fantasy cards or whatever, go ahead and, you know, leave a comment about it if you feel so inclined. But, man, these chips are awesome. Look at how thick that is. Some nice sour cream dip. It's just getting huger and huger. Whoa, it's crushing me. I'd been waiting for, and it wasn't marked on eBay as being shipped. Alright. What do we got here? There it is. It's a Savinelli KS 904, I believe. Look at that thing. Man, I can't wait to smoke it.